I did turn on your mic.
Hello, I am Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. And I turned off the green screen today because Miriam's wearing a green shirt, and I've got holes in my chest too.
Yeah.
If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for daily updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. Thanks so much for joining us on our keto journey.
Like that smash button.
Right.
Anyway, let's say hi to everyone. Looks like Becca's here, so is
Hello.
Betsy. J-Dog, yeah, talking about stress-induced weight gain. Yeah, yep. Purple Ace says, yeah, lack of sleep, pain from inflammation, stress. Yep. Carrie is here. Let's see. Serious Keto is here as well.
Hello, Steve.
Let's talk about how, stress not only causes the release of cortisol, which stores fat, it also causes the release of blood glucose. I've seen this on my CGM.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. Let's see. Lori says, morning, I can't get my stomach to like the whey protein in Keto Chow. I don't know what else to do. Frustrating. Just to be clear, it's not, well, there is whey protein in Keto Chow, but there's also casein protein. It's just all the protein that's in milk. You take milk, you make cheese, and you're left with the whey. So it's the protein that's in cheese and the protein that's in whey. But now, are you using a different fat, or even like, I know some people who don't use any fat in their Keto Chow and just eat fat with other stuff, like they make fat bombs out of it or something like that.
Try using an egg or butter or avocado oil.
Yeah.
You
actually kind of need 2 eggs if you want the full 10 grams of fat.
Okay.
Anyway, let's see. Stwong is here.
Hello.
Carrie said, 61 days of no coffee or caffeine.
Nice.
Let's see. People talking back and forth. Sherry says, good morning, friends.
Good morning,
Wanda
Jerry.
is here from Pennsylvania.
Hi, Wanda.
Carrie says, I hit the like button 13 trillion times. Remember, 13 trillion and 1.
That's
Has
right.
to be an odd number. Christy says, good morning. Virginia's here as well,
Hi,
so is
Virginia.
Kathy. Red Wine says, he's here from Higginsville, Missouri.
Oh, cool.
When you make a town and you're like, what do we name it? I don't know. My last name is Higgins. Let's call it Higginsville. Seriously?
I love it. I want a city named after me.
Okay.
Good idea.
On your way from Utah to Breckenridge, there is a Bear Ranch. And it's even spelled right.
I think that's even our relations because they've talked about the Bear Ranch at reunion stuff.
But they're talking about a different one.
Oh, well,
think.
there's a Bear Ranch somewhere.
I'm sure there is. Let's see. Lots of people making no way jokes. Well, this is Good Morning Chow Hounds. Have a long drive ahead of me in some rough weather. Wish you luck.
Yeah,
Good luck indeed. J-Dog says, so if you eat too much cheese, is that whey gain?
Yeah.
No. Suzanne says, second night of good sleep. I felt great this morning. Hello, everyone.
Yes, I'm so proud of you, Suzanne.
I have noticed a significant change in my sleep since I put the Uller back on the bed.
Oh, good.
I am sleeping better.
It's been one night.
2.
You did it yesterday.
I did it. I slept on it. Let's see. Today's Wednesday. I slept on it Monday night, and I slept on it Tuesday night.
I swear you did it yesterday.
Nah.
It's okay. I can be
That's
wrong.
okay. Lori says heavy whipping cream and butter both failed. Yeah, try the egg. Try avocado oil. You can do melted coconut oil as well.
Yes.
But the egg is an interesting thing. That's what Carrie Brown has been doing.
Yeah, she loves it.
Yep. And it gives you more protein, which is a fantastic idea anyway. Mary says, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Carrie says, 13 trillion and 1. There you go. Krista says, my new chocolate peanut butter individual packets are different. Why the change? So we used to have different ones. Now we have these guys. The old ones, I don't have any of those around here.
Nope.
The old ones,
They were small.
that's actually what we used back in 2017.
Yeah, for all the packaging.
But everybody thought it looked like a candy bar.
Well, or a bar.
Or a bar. So we switched to this packaging. The problem was the machine that did these didn't work with the chocolate peanut butter.
Couldn't handle the fat.
Yeah, like the machine would get clogged up, and so you'd have one that was like, these are supposed to be 59.2 grams. You'd have one that would be 40 grams, and one that would be 65 grams, and one that was 51 grams, and one that was 80 grams. And it couldn't get a consistent measurement. And so we went back to the old packaging just so that we would have samples of any kind. We actually, it was like 2.5 years, did not have samples.
Have samples of peanut butter.
I didn't get tired of answering that question at all. Why don't you have samples of chocolate peanut butter? Well, let me tell you.
Because we hate it. Just kidding. We love
So, yeah, so we were really happy to have those, but now the company that is doing our packaging can totally handle the chocolate peanut butter.
Oh, it's so nice.
So, Shauna says, good morning, Chris and Miriam. J-Dog says, it has to be odd number because we're so odd. Yes. Oh, Debbie says there's heavy rains and a tornado watch here in Harris County.
Oh, careful.
I thought you were moving. I thought she was moving.
I don't think so.
Anyway, but if you want a good reason to move,
Probably
there you go.
Debbie. He probably got mixed up.
No, I'm fairly certain it's her.
Maybe
Long
it
says,
is.
well,
Maybe
Julie
I'm
says,
wrong.
good morning from Chile, California. Long says, getting distilled water today after work. Getting the chili pad going tonight. Nice. J-Duck says, tomorrow will be 45 days until Low Carb Cruise 2022, and it should open up early check-in on the Royal Caribbean site if you want to do things early, like me.
Yep, we can do that too.
So almost. I can't make the final payment just yet because we got the registration transferred over to the new person, but they didn't transfer the cruise credit.
Right.
And so I had to send a special email to saying, yes, I paid for that. Please transfer it to the new person. And then we'll be able to do the final payment and blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah.
Joe Ray's here, says good morning.
Hi,
Like it
Joe
says,
Ray.
try taking digestive enzymes with your Keto Chow for gastric distress.
Oh, yeah,
That's a
you can
good
do that
idea
too.
as well.
That's a good idea.
Or the gelatin also.
Yeah, gelatin helps.
Sabrina says, good morning. I'm still sleepy. Wish it was Friday.
Yeah,
Me too.
Yeah.
Stalling says, I like that the new peanut butter packets match the other ones now. Easier for
Yeah,
organizing.
because those ones were like, one of these things is not like the other.
Jerry says, I need to make some more Keto Chow for the creamy. Does red licorice make a good ice cream?
Yeah.
I think so. Me personally, I like the red licorice as an ice cream. I didn't like the black licorice.
I like the black licorice better as ice cream.
Miriam did. Jessica Zahn from Twin Falls, Idaho.
That's so close to us. Say hi.
It's like
6 hours.
5 hours away, yeah.
That's
Rickman
not far.
says, good morning, everyone. Barbara says, just tried the root beer. Pretty good. Every time we go towards Twin Falls, it seems like we always stop at that like Garden of Eden.
Oh, the gas station that's like this fancy
such a
weird
weird
stuff inside.
You go inside and they've got all these fake plants all over the place.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Yep.
That's a fun little gas station.
Teresa says, good morning. Sean is on the phone. If I missed you, good morning. Steve says, so are the old packets of chocolate peanut butter now collector's items?
Right.
Should I put them on eBay? I mean, you could if you want to. But they are getting close to their expiration date is the one issue. Randy says, today is a Keto Chow day for me.
Yes.
Darlene says, good morning. Jennifer says, yay, caught a live. And by expiration date, I actually mean best by date. There is a difference.
That's right.
Karen says, good morning, beautiful people.
Hello,
She's talking about you.
Karen.
Rhonda's here. Good morning, Bears and Chow fam. I hope you listened. She said, I can only listen in. I hope that you got good sleep last night.
I hope so, too.
But she says, hope you have a great day, family.
Sleep is important.
Oh, Carrie says we were supposed to get a bunch of rain from Chris today, and it hasn't dumped yet. Sorry, I did my best.
We actually did get some rain because my car had water drops on it.
Oh, okay. Oh, J-Dog says, suggestions on those going on the cruise. If you have a CPAP machine and need distilled water, make sure you call the cruise line and let them know you need an extension cord and distilled water.
Oh, that's great.
I was so lowcarbcruiseinfo.com is the old site. Now it's lowcarbcruise.com.
Okay.
And on lowcarbcruise.com, I went down the rabbit hole on their FAQ, and they had this whole section about, can you travel with a service animal? Yes, you can, but it has to be an actual service animal, not a pet with a vest that says service animal. And then it's like, can you have, what's it called? Sod for your service animal to relieve
Oh
itself?
yeah, and
it said yes.
They'll get that for you.
They'll get that for you. And
Well,
it
that's
had
cool, right?
information about people of small stature and people larger cruise
It said
guests.
people of size.
Yeah. Like
any
they just
size?
they didn't specify. It was really funny to go through all the things and
Yeah,
all of the stuff
to read.
that I don't think about. They actually had a section about people who are on dialysis.
Yeah.
So people who are able, they have like a portable dialysis machine that says, yes, you can absolutely come on the cruise, no problem. If you require a doctor to help you, then you either need to arrange for a nurse assistant or whoever to come and come along the cruise with you, or you can't come on the cruise.
Yeah.
Like if you have to go to a dialysis center to have your dialysis done every couple days, you cannot go on a cruise. And I was like, oh man, that's something I have never thought about. So I just thought that was interesting. Alan says, good morning. What did you want to say?
Oh, I was just going to say, when we were, we have a friend, a keto friend who was dating somebody who was on dialysis.
That's right.
And she was talking about how they were going to go to KetoCon or something, and he arranged to have a center there
along the
doing
way.
his dialysis. So you can travel. It's just a cruise. It doesn't
Yeah.
have that availability. Like if you found a port somewhere that you could go do dialysis in, then I guess that would make sense. But the likelihood of that being a possibility is probably not very high.
I was actually, when I was reading through that, I was frankly surprised that they don't offer that on cruise lines.
Oh, yeah.
It was, I was like, that's kind of interesting that they don't have it. So Debbie says, yes, I'm working on moving, not yet.
There you
House here
go.
is going on the market in
See,
April
you
and looking
remembered
for a new
right.
place in Wisconsin.
I was wrong.
That's okay. Randy says, I watched the fifth wheel yesterday, so it's going to rain here today.
Oh, yeah, of course it will.
Exactly. Travis is here from the
Hi,
fabulous Keto
Travis.
Chow storefront and customer service team. Lori says, I've been taking lactate, doesn't really work.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, try the egg. Also, only change one variable at once. And then you can go ahead and try a teaspoon of gelatin and see if that helps too.
Jure says, new meal prep video going today, finally. Carne con chile rojo.
Oh, that sounds
Beef
yummy.
with red chili and chicken and broccoli Alfredo.
Nice. So check out Jore's YouTube channel.
I was saying something yesterday in Spanish, and Ben, our video guy, is like, I don't speak Italian. It was so funny.
I don't speak Italian.
Carrie says, I'm going to get my Keto Chow on April 2nd. They didn't want to deliver it to me on April Fool's Day.
What?
Leanne
April
says, I
Fool's is this
think,
week.
just watch. They might do it anyway. Leanne says, I think I'm going to try an evap cooler fan this summer. My new fan is no more than a puff of air.
Oh, yeah. That's a pain.
Oh, Jessica says, we passed through there in the middle of the night. That is where we are, the Garden of Eden.
That's so funny. It's such a funny gas station.
Yep. And let's see. Patty says, did anyone notice a black greasy substance on the creamy lid and the spindle? I haven't noticed that, but I use some soap and wash it off every time, and then I wipe it off with a paper towel every time, because otherwise you tend to get some buildup that just kind
Yeah.
of stays on there.
But I wonder, could it be like lubricant from the internal workings of
It
the
possibly could.
thing? Do they have support? The Ninja people, do they have
Yeah.
customer support?
And I know that Dr. Maitreya completely burned out and had to get replaced.
Lisa did too.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And Dennis, I think, broke his too.
Oh wow.
Everybody's killing their Ninja Creamies.
Kathy says, loving Keto Chow, day 13 and feeling great. Hunger cravings gone, down 12 pounds.
Yes.
Meg says, it's been crazy busy since 5:30.
Sorry.
Car is all packed, and I'm at work to put in a few hours before heading down to my daughter's in Saratoga Springs. Food prep is 6 shakes, 16 chaffles, 14 boiled eggs.
Perfect.
That should get me through till Sunday. Surgery day is
Nice.
tomorrow. Got butterflies in my stomach.
Oh.
They can take those out, by the way. But even this morning's chocolate shake can't call
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's see.
Glad you're
Carrie
prepared,
says,
though.
what
That's
about
awesome.
the CPAP machine I saw an ad on TV, and it has a button you wear? I don't know about that one.
I think I maybe have heard what you're talking about.
I
but
saw a
I'm not
YouTube
sure.
ad for it. I mean, a Facebook ad. What I do on Facebook, oh my gosh. Every time I see an ad on Facebook, and I've seen it before, I actually click on the little thing and said, why am I seeing this ad? And I click hide all ads from this advertiser. I got one on Sunday for women's lingerie.
Yeah.
And I clicked on the why am I seeing this ad, and it says, because you're 18 to 65, you are married and
a
male.
male.
I was like,
Pretty
okay.
broad.
I just thought that's an interesting advertising strategy. I'm genuinely interested in how well that ad set works for them compared to advertising to women. Anyway, let's see. Mimi says, good morning. Kristen says, the Ninja Creamy is a little pricey for me. Has anyone tried making Keto Chow ice cubes and blending them in the blender? Yes.
That's a good idea.
Wendy and Harry did a video about that. Loving on a Keto did a video about that about 2 weeks ago. Joe and Rachel have a video about doing that on their YouTube channel. If you do a YouTube search for Keto Chow ice cream. You'll actually find several videos
and
showing how to do
tell
that.
you different ways to make it, so you can just choose whichever one you seem is easiest or you like.
Sylvia says, good morning. Rhonda says she got 8 hours.
8 hours?
That's fantastic.
So
More than I've had in a long time.
Yay.
Becca says, what about needing oxygen on a cruise? I looked at that up. They said all kinds of oxygen are absolutely allowed on the cruise. Please bring it.
You just have to bring what you need, right?
Yep.
A little water in my ears.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Betsy says, Kristen, have some success. I did it in my Vitamix. Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Glenn says, morning, everybody. Sorry I'm late. Well, we've been waiting for you.
Yeah, glad you're here.
Leanne says a CPAP is considered medical and doesn't count against your flight baggage.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, there you go.
Cool.
Lori says, thank you. Luke is here, says, good morning. Key Life Granny is here as well. Jory says,
Audrey.
you did a good job with the Spanish words there, Chris. Por supuesto, porque yo hablo castellano. Pues viví en Chile por un par de años, entonces tenía que hablar eso, o si no, yo iba a perecer de hambre. Let's see. Jennifer says, good morning. Today is day 1 of my 100-day challenge. Made s'mores and Irish cream for today.
Make sure you add more protein if you need to. Go ahead and check calculator.
Do not be afraid. And what Miriam and I did the most recent time, can of salmon every day, because it got us our omega-3s and the extra protein that we need.
And I got to chew. And I put some salt on it. And it was good.
We put lots of the Redmond seasoned salt. It was delicious.
It was.
John says, I'm considering not bringing my morning Keto Chow on the cruise. No Keto Chow coffee for a week. Ooh.
Yeah.
Jessica's got to run. Have a great day. See you later. Dre says, that's why I got my Ninja Creamy from Costco. It's got a good warranty.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Luke will be officially on payroll on the 10th. Nice.
Yes.
Let's see. Betsy says, yeah, she's going to, apparently Dr. Barry has a stream at 11.
Oh, nice.
Serious Keto says, Inno Supps is the worst when it comes to Facebook, Instagram ads. They must have a massive ad budget. So after you did your review, and for anybody who didn't see that, Serious Keto did a review of Inno supplements, like cleanse something.
Okay.
It was basically something that you can take and it just makes you go to the bathroom.
Wow.
And so he bought it and then for 30 days would take those pills. And it was funny, there was some inconsistency in the how many pills are in there and what they're recommending for a serving size.
Oh, dang.
But he did it for 30 days and he lost no weight.
Okay.
But he was having, if I'm not mistaken, like 3 to 4 bowel movements a day.
Wow.
And he's like, not going to get into TMI territory. It was a really interesting video, but yeah, he decided not to do any additional ones. Coincidentally, after I watched that video, I did start getting Facebook ads for their stuff, and I immediately went in there and said, do not show me any more from this advertiser. I also, when I was in there, it said, and a different one said something about your interests. Because I got an ad for vegan protein powder, and I'm like, why am I getting this? And it showed that I had, through my browsing history, exhibited an interest in vegan and vegetarian.
That's funny.
So I deleted that interest and then went through and looked at all the other interests it had me for, and I'm like, no.
That's funny.
Anyway.
Drones, yes.
Yep. Like business ownership
Yes.
was one of the ones. Employing people or something like that. I'm like, okay, yeah. Kristen says, thanks, Guy, for answering my Keto Chow Ice Cube question.
Yeah.
Nice. Kill Life Granny says, well, I understood some of what you said. Jory says, wow, I think you speak more Spanish than I do. Like I said,
It's
right
Castilian.
then. I lived in Chile for a few years, and if you don't speak, you end up going hungry.
Weird.
Luke says, it is in what my HMO costs will go from $2,000 a month to $600. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Base salary is about the same, but with room to increase, which we have not increased our rate under contract in 5 years.
Nice.
Oh, Serious Keto says that video is still for channel members.
Stop giving it away.
Oh, man.
Everyone wants to hear the poop talk now.
It was still a fascinating thing. Visual Keto says, your Spanish is so excellent. I could never even speak that well when I was married to a Spanish speaker. The critical thing is you have to learn to slur.
Yeah.
Because even in English, we do not enunciate properly. And our pronunciation, not pronunciation.
Pronunciation?
Oh, I always catch myself saying that. It's not pronunciation, it's pronunciation.
Which is really funny for you because you really like to say things
Yeah.
correctly.
Well, I think it's just one of those things that I never realized that the word is pronunciation, not pronounce. If you pronounce things, but it's pronunciation.
But I mean,
anyway.
speaking Spanish, like
Yeah.
the fact that you had to tell yourself to slur. And
Yeah,
then
you
did
have to
that be able
slur.
to sound fine.
And the thing is, how hard is it for us to imitate a British accent?
Not hard.
Not too bad. So what you have to do is you have to imitate an accent in the foreign language as well.
Right.
Which, anyway,
Is the slur.
that's the slur. You just gotta, and you gotta
If you
string
go
your
to
words
Utah,
together.
You've got to
and
take the T's out.
mountain.
Mountain.
How's it going over there? Let's see. Leanne says show off. Betsy says, yes, Steve, I slept so much better when I take the perfect keto stuff. Mag drops just weren't enough for my insomnia.
Ah.
Mike says 4 months I blocked every Facebook ad for solar panels. Then they eventually just stopped. Next ads come. Electric cars.
I want an electric car.
I have an electric. Well,
You have
I have
an
a
electric
quasi-electric car. The problem is
I don't ever
your
get to use
vehicle
it.
needs to be able to move 8 people.
I know.
And
Why can't they have electric vans?
there's the Chevy Pacifica, I think.
Seriously though, it would be smart because they're for moms, right?
Yeah.
Moms that sit in the freaking carpool line.
Okay, so the Chevy Pacifica does
Mm-hmm.
have a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, PHEV.
Okay, cool.
Or at least they used to. I don't know if they still do, where you can charge it and it'll go like 50 miles and then it switches over to gas. The problem is the battery packs, you can't just stick them under the seat like you can in my car.
Okay.
They have to go where the stow and go seating goes.
Oh, so you can't put a lot of stuff in there.
Also, it didn't seat 8.
Yeah.
So the
well, we're getting rid of one kid, so it'll be okay.
maybe,
She's going back to school in a couple weeks.
yeah, that doesn't, yeah,
To
anyway.
college.
Leanne says, I'm getting ads based on conversations. Luke, did you see the video with the schoolyard snacks versus high-low puffs?
I just put that in my watch
Now,
list.
see, here we go. I completely disagree with your guys' take on the schoolyard snacks puffs.
Oh, they didn't like them?
They did not like them at all.
we like 'em.
I think the schoolyard snacks puffs are freaking amazing.
But we don't eat like a ton of them.
I don't eat a ton of
and
them.
I guess
But the
thing
barbecue
is, like,
ones are next level.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like them a lot. And they're a small enough, it's a 1 ounce serving,
Yeah.
like 28 grams. And I really like them. I haven't had the high-low ones. The thing I don't
Yeah, we haven't had the
particularly
high-low
like
ones.
about high-low is that they use a
Sunflower.
lot of almond flour.
Oh,
That's their main ingredient. And I don't like to eat that much almond.
almonds all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than some stuff.
What I like about schoolyard snacks is they're not so sweet to make me go crazy and want to eat the entire thing. It's like, oh, it's a little sweet.
Yeah.
I can eat it and then I can be done with it. Whereas if it's like so craveable, then it kills me.
Yep.
I have a hard time. So.
Let's see, Jory says, it's just funny that you would pronounce the word pronunciation. Because
Right?
it's pronunciation, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Wrong.
Let's see, Swang says, oh, Serious Keto, did I hear that there might be an interview with Indigo Neely coming?
Oh, there should be.
I hope so. Wanda says, I wish we could get all the perfect keto items in Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Shauna says, at least you aren't getting ads for single senior bikers?
Yeah, what the heck?
Wow. That's awesome. Oh, Jennifer says it's the Chrysler Pacifica. Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I got exercise equipment soon because I was looking up
Yep.
stuff yesterday. I can't remember.
Kathy says, I
was
talk
looking up.
South Jersey, Philly. Don't forget, Jersey girls ain't trash. Trash gets picked up.
I am over that joke.
Mike says electric vans would probably have a 25-mile range. But here's the thing. How often
need it.
do you go further than 25 miles?
You don't. Because all I do is drive to the school, sit in the parking lot, wait more, wait some more.
You drive back
pick up
and
the
forth
kids,
within a
and then
10-mile
go home.
radius
Like,
most
that's what
of
I'm
the
saying.
time.
It's such a perfect mom vehicle because you're literally driving to school and back and to school and back and to school and back, and that's it.
Hey,
The grocery
Candace,
store and
nice
back.
mom outfit.
Yeah. That's all moms do is just drive places
Yep.
that are close.
Well, and see, my car has about a 50-mile range, and then it switches over to burning gasoline.
Mm-hmm.
I rarely, ever. Yesterday, I drove for 2 miles on our way back from Salt Lake, and then I would have been fine just going the rest of the 5 miles home, except I had to go back and forth a couple times with all of the fun yesterday.
Yeah. We actually, so my route for today, I already went to the high school once today. Then
Okay.
I went to the house. Then I came here. So I went to the house to the high school to the house.
Yeah.
Then I came here. Then I'm going to go to the
Or the
high
Donnas.
school.
Oh, yeah.
Then I'm going to go to the elementary school. Then I'll come home. That's actually not that much driving for me.
No.
But that's like still more than, I don't know. It's just silly. Silly how much you have to drive to schools.
Christy says, I love my Prius, but I can only drive it if I'm not taking anyone. So my 16-year-old gets it once he passes his driving test.
Yay!
Lynn says, good morning, you guys. Tanya says, hey, gang, 2 weeks to showtime. Can't wait to see you guys and hang out with some pretty amazing peeps.
Yes.
Mike says, I like the cheese
Excited
puffs,
to see
but they were
you.
so hard they hurt to chew.
Oh, they are a little bit hard, yeah. Good point.
Kristen says, I'm still rooting for Keto Chow cheddar cheese to go on zoodles to give you a Keto Chow mac and
Oh,
cheese.
that'd be cool, huh?
I don't know.
Could you just make the noodles and make the cheese sauce?
Steve can attest to this. Trying to make a Keto Chow that's cheese flavored,
It's hard.
it just doesn't work.
Cheese flavoring is just not
It's just not
good.
cheese.
And bacon flavoring also is not that good.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Kathy points out, have you tried the flock chicken chips? I have not yet.
I have. I
Oh,
tried
you
them
did? Before or after they reformulated?
before, I think.
Okay. Maybe I'll try those, but I'm still trying not to snack. I'm trying to stick to mostly meat and Keto Chow right now. Christy says, good morning, Shauna. Oh, talking to Shauna. Okay. Let's see. GC Bean says, from my house to Boise daily here, so electric is a no-go. Becca says, it's about 15 miles from our house to the nearest large city in town. Oh, Betsy says, does anyone who had a creamy quit get a replacement? Yeah, I know that Maitreya did get
Yeah,
one.
Maitreya did, and Lisa did too.
Yeah.
I don't know about Dennis. I think he was in the process of getting one.
Okay. Carrie says, my Honda throws a fit because it's a Honda Fit. John says, my commute in the AM is to walk across the hallway and wake up clients for meds. There you go.
Gotta get those steps.
John says, what kind of car should I put in today's thumbnail since we're talking about cars again? We're going to, I don't know. You can put the picture of the puffs if you want. Or just put us. Anyway, Shauna says, bacon and cheese, you can't fake good flavor. No, you can't.
You just gotta get it.
Mary J is
Go
here,
for
says
it.
nearly missed the live, busy lifting heavy things. 50 pounds of
Yay!
pork to make sausage. Wow. And cleaning boards of wood to access hot water and furnace.
Wow, that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Good job.
Did I tell you that the plumber guy is coming by on Friday?
Nope.
We had one of the taps, the hose
bibs.
bibs on the side of our house. If you leave a hose attached to it,
In Utah.
like a chump, then they will burst. And they'll be fine until you turn on the water, and then water comes out of the wall.
Yeah. Because if you just turn it off at the house and don't have a hose attached to it,
Yeah.
then it doesn't freeze.
Then
but
it-
if
well,
you
it
have
comes
the
out
hose
and it's
attached
fine.
to it, then it freezes.
So one of them on the back of the house, the hose bib is burst. Unfortunately, it's the one that's closest to the RV.
Trailer, yeah.
And coming up in a couple weeks, we're going to need that water working.
Yes.
Unless I want to string together two hoses. So I'm going to get it.
Which wouldn't be that hard.
I could fix it myself, but the problem is I don't have good access to that. And so I'm calling in a professional.
Yeah, professional.
A professional what? Well, this is,
Professional
I
plumber.
haven't tried either of those puffs, but the Shrewd Foods ones looks like chewing ash.
Oh, I actually like the Shrewd Foods one too. We have a subscription for the sour cream and onion flavor.
For Shrewd Food?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Haley asked for it, so we just have that. And
Okay. Oh, yes, you're right. Joe Ray says, I think for bacon and cheese, just eat actual bacon and cheese.
Yeah, right?
Tony says, stop talking crazy, Joe Ray. Okay, well, I'm going to go. I got some stuff I need to do.
Yeah.
My day got subverted yesterday, and I didn't get a lot of the stuff I needed to do.
That's okay. You got what most important.
It was true. So,
Just taking care of our kid.
and always remember, have a current proof of insurance in your automobile at all times.
Also, drive with a license.
We're not talking about that. You guys have a fun day, okay? Bye.
Bye.